All right, greetings everyone. Welcome to the Holocron. It's evening for me, but whatever time of day it is in your part of the galaxy, hope you're having a great day. Good morning. Hope you're having a great afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. We'll make it a great day. We got some GACs to play today. Also have some generic just stuff to do with the account, so I figure I'll play through some stuff while we're online. Talk a little bit about my setup, my planning for the next week or so, couple weeks, and try to think about some things for 5v5. So we'll do a little bit of that. Hang out after the GAC if you want to see all that kind of stuff. I figure if I have to do it anyway, I might as well do it. Hang out with y'all, get comments, see where it goes from there. All right. Brady says anticipatory lightsaber deployed. The Vitor's in the house. So if you guys got questions, just put them in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking, what you want to know about account building, mods, matchups, any old thing. Happy to answer almost any question, even if I don't know a real answer. If it's just a joke question, make up something funny. Evaluate whether or not Jabba the Hutt looks like a croissant or not. My daughter thinks he looks like a croissant when I play with Jabba the Hutt, like in the raid. Occasionally she'll be like looking over my shoulder, or she'll see me playing it on my phone or whatever. And she always tells me that Jabba the Hutt, especially in this raid, he looks like a big croissant laying out on the beach when he's fighting the crate raid. That's a mental image that once you get it in your mind, you can't get away from it. Let's do the raid. Just launched a new raid. We can get 2.7 million here real quick, get started. All right. Are you going to hoard energy for double drops? Wow. Okay. I've been hanging out with my friends all weekend. So when are double drops coming up? I didn't see an announcement. I'm behind the news, guys, as usual. I'm not the player with all the news. What I typically do when there's a double drop event, I'll save up energy the day before. So like let's say double drop starts tomorrow. Then today, I just hold on. I don't do my refreshes. And then right before my account resets, I'll come in. I'll do all my energy refreshes and just stock up the energy. And then it'll reset. And the first day of double drops, then I get basically 2 days worth of farming on that first day. And that's really all I do. I don't go crazy stocking up for 2 or 3 days. I know there's, people calculating like the optimal lead-in time and how many days you can stock up before. But that's all I do. I just save up my refreshes from the prior day, wait for the double drops to hit, and then I guess this is it. That's a pretty low count. I think we're going to have to restart this. We didn't get a crit and we didn't get a very good count on the grenades, but we'll play it out just a little bit more and see if we can get all the way to 2.7. Sometimes we can use the alt here and pop grenades and do all that stuff. So let's see. Let's see how close we can get. No, we're going to get it anyway. All right, so we got it even without getting a good crit. Okay, so also for double drops, people always ask about the 100 cost refreshes, and if you've got double drops going on, just remember, for me, I do pretty much what I'm going to do anyway, except I get double drops for it. So basically, you get 2 days worth of farming for every day. If you want to spend on the 100 cost refreshes, you're breaking even, right? Because normally you would pay 50 cost for those refreshes for single drops. Now you're paying 100 for double drops. So the hundreds in every case, it's just basically if you want to go faster, if you have the extra crystals to spend, doing the hundreds gets you 2 more days worth of farming in that same day. So especially if you're looking just to farm Kairos or get ahead on something like that, the 100 cost refreshes are as efficient as a 50 cost refresh would normally be. So it doesn't give you an advantage in terms of the double drops themselves, but it does give you, save you time, you know. If you do that for a couple days, and that's a couple days worth of farming each day that you do it. Where can I find teams I can beat with Wampa and Savage solo in GAC? So with Savage and Wampa, I mean, it's hard to say every team that you could beat. You could say first order, but there's certain first order teams that will hold up very well if they have a stun and tenacity down. So what you're looking for with characters like Wampa and Savage, you're looking for a team that can't stun or control your solo character. So for Wampa, like Grievous is the team that Wampa, generically, when you get a Relic Wampa at lower GAC tiers, you use that to beat Grievous with, you know, good clean banners, no problem in 3s and 5s. But even against something like Sith Eternal Emperor, if you have a big enough Wampa, Sith Eternal can't really control Wampa, and his damage will ramp, and you can solo a C team on defense with a Wampa. Savage can also kill CLS teams, and there's not really a way to know that. It's not like intuitive when you look at Savage's kit, you go, oh, this beats CLS. But that's like, I guess the signature move for a Relic Savage is to be able to take out CLS teams. And let's go take a look at Savage just for a second. So when he receives damage, he gains defense up, heal over time, offense up, and gains 30% turn meter. So against the CLS team, what happens is they're constantly pinging him, and because he receives so many instances of damage, pretty much every time they take a turn and call a couple assists, he gets a free turn. With all of the healing and defensive stuff that he gets to heal back up, you know, gets all of his health back, gets a little protection back, dispels the debuffs on himself, takes a turn, and then they hit him again, and like every time they hit him, it half kills him, but then, you know, he's right away taking another turn. So that's how, and with the extra defense, it you know, helps him stay alive against the CLS team. So, like I said, if you read the kit, it's not obvious, but Savage does work really well against CLS teams. Mon Mothma teams, for example, Savage can work if they don't have high damage. He's fine, but if they have high damage and Kyle Katarn in the team, then they can just one-shot him and kill him in one hit. And whereas, like, in a CLS team, he has enough damage to get through CLS, against the Mon Mothma team, a lot of times he won't have enough damage because Kyle Katarn can actually heal the team faster than he can do damage, so you can get stuck in a timeout situation. So you gotta, I don't know, it's a little bit, watch for tenacity down that can put debuffs on you in a team that has stuns or turn meter manipulation. Then you get shut down, right? Same kind of thing with Enfys Nest. You know, you gotta watch out for things that can insta kill or whatever. Savage as an offensive weapon is really good, especially if you have the Sith Triumvirate, because then you can either use him solo if you need him, or you can put him in a Sith Triumvirate team and make that team harder to beat in a fight where you just need a bigger Sith Triumvirate, a bigger version of it. Does Wampa beat Padme? So I've had, I think I've played against Padme once. Like if you have a Galactic Republic team, you have to watch out for Mace Windu because he can actually reduce your max health, and over time that'll kill the Wampa. So even though Wampa has ramp and can probably kill the Galactic Republic team, it's not a great matchup. How big of a deal do you think the new Bo will be? Looks like she's a PvP powerhouse. But with PvP not being that much of an influence, feels like it can wait. Oh, man. I'm behind the times, guys. You're going to make me go look, aren't you? What's the new Bo-Katan? I can't even talk to it because I don't I don't know. Don't know what's going on. All right, let's catch up. Bo-Katan Mandalore. Requirements: Mandalorian, Beskar armor, Relic 7, Paz Vizsla, Relic 7, IG-12, and Grogu, Relic 7. Okay. And Kelleran Beck. Bo-Katan will unlock at 7 stars, so we'll be good. Okay. So what else do we have here? Where's Bo-Katan's stats? Captain Drogan. That's not it. Extra life donations. New dev comment. Okay, I don't see Bo-Katan. Are her stats already out, or is just the announcement that she's going to be out? Do we know what she looks like? Yeah, I don't see it. Double drops are on the 3rd of November. Okay. So yeah, if double drops on the 3rd of November, then where do you guys see that? I don't see that announcement either. Extra life milestones, conquest. I'm looking at all the announcements and I don't see any of that stuff. Okay. So November 3rd. So then on November 2nd, save your refreshes, stock up, and do the extra. That's what I'll do. I won't, like I said, I won't go crazy with it. Badman says, hey DL, hey guys, nice to find you on stream. Is the gas journey still worth the time since Jedi Knight Luke is still so important? I thought I could I'd get gas on the cheap on my Optio account, and I don't know, even with really good mods, 6-dot mods and good speed substats and all that stuff, really couldn't beat that. Especially the Galactic Republic against the Separatists, like the second part of that gas journey, did require me to, relic the Ben Kenobi and all that, or the General Kenobi and all that. So is the journey still worth it? Gas is still a good character. He's still one of the best non-GL teams. So once you look past Galactic Legends to like the tier below that of teams that are almost as good as a GL, you've got Gas, Starkiller, Darth Revan, even without Malgus and now with Malgus. So there's a bunch of teams that kind of fill in that, almost as good as a GL kind of category. And Gas is still there. So it's still relevant. It's still worth building. The problem is once you get Gas, you have one of two things that you're going to do with him, right? So either A, you're going to take the Gas and make a team out of him. And if you're going to make a team out of him, then you have to start relicking the clones. The clones aren't really relevant for account building unless you plan to go into Lord Vader. Then the clones would be a requirement for that. So the clones are kind of like on the side on their own as something that isn't really necessarily is something you'd want to build right away. The second thing you can do with him is just put him in a team. So you can have a JMK team, and then you can add Gas to the JMK team, for example, to increase the damage. Or you can put him in a JML team to increase the damage, whatever. You could just use him as a big damage dealing Jedi. If the only reason that you're building him is to use him as a big damage dealing Jedi and you don't plan to build the 501st, then I would say you would always put your resources toward Luke, JML, JKL, I guess, Jedi Knight Luke. If you were to relic 4 clones with Gas and have a 501st team, you would still also have to relic General Kenobi, the B1 battle droid. So you're looking at 6 relics, 7 with Gas himself. And by the time you look at those relics, you could have reliced the characters for the Jedi Knight Luke journey. And the Jedi Knight Luke right now, with all of the Rebel stuff in the game, is more relevant than Gas. So take that as you will. If you've built something on your account where you would say, I've already got all this stuff toward the Gas journey, it makes sense to build, then do that. Otherwise, like the Obtisio account, I would go for the Jedi Knight Luke first. And when you just, have the stuff for the Jedi or for the Gas journey, then you can follow up and go grab Gas. So yeah, it's not something I would prioritize as a journey that you would take time out to go do. But once you find yourself with a bunch of the requirement characters already done and close, then it's not bad to go ahead and grab it. I hope that makes sense. All right. Arva says, hello there. Bo-Katan is a new epic confrontation character who's supposed to be at the Malak or Gas level. Okay, Kat says you have to watch out that Anakin doesn't one-shot your Wampa if you're trying to do Galactic Republic. Boris Balkan says hi and good luck. The Extra Life post has the info on double drops and other stuff. Arva says no stats yet. I haven't seen her kit. We have no idea what exactly she does, only that she'll most likely have 2 Mando teams, one with light side and one with Bo-Katan at lead, and one with dark side Maul lead. There's not a kit reveal yet. I did a full relic Padme and a full relic Separatist droids for Gas, unlocked him last week, and don't want to even gear him because it's so many Zetas. It is 4 Zetas. It is 4 Zetas. And all of the Zetas on Gas are pretty important, so it's not like you can build him and put on 2 Zetas and go, okay, it's good enough. Close enough. It's kind of not close enough, right? Gas was an easier eventual journey when we cam ready clones was important and went into a good guild. Now you need to plan for it and plan to build the clones. Yeah, so the other thing that you could do, honestly, with Gas, I guess if you want to cheap gas, you get him and you only relic 5s. So then you use it on offense in Grand Arena and stuff like that, where you can control the matchup. And you take gas and a bunch of weak clones in, the AI will target 5s. Like, the AI is smart about targeting 5s. But if your other clones are super weak, the desire of the AI, the priority of attacking a low health target, is higher than whatever priority they have for making sure that 5s doesn't sacrifice. So basically what happens, gas sits down, and when the AI gets its first turn against your clones, if, like, let's say your ARC Trooper clone is 5 stars, gear 8, like super weak, the AI just can't resist going in there and killing that character, and then they'll just one-shot that character, which will get the sacrifice off of 5s, and then all the rest of your clones are basically relic clones. So it's let's say a lower banner strategy. You're always going to lose a clone. You're going to get lower banners in Grand Arena than you would if you played it with full relic clone team, for example. But yeah, gas on offense is always sort of a low banner proposition. That team is not known for protection, recovery, and high banner wins. So, but you can cheese by with one relic. But if you do that, your relic on 5s, you really do have to go relic 7 or 8 and make it so that when he sacrifices, it's really, a big deal. To be honest, Gas is still a pretty timeless character. He has so many insanely good mechanics and doesn't rely on going first, so speed creep doesn't hurt him. Yeah. So again, I'm not going to deny the effectiveness of Gas as a character. The only thing is the effective of Gas in early game account building. So if you have 7 million galactic power and you don't have Gas yet, it's definitely worth getting, right? If you have 2 million galactic power and you're on your first big journey, or let's say you just started the game, you bought the hyperdrive bundle, you bought SLKR, and you're trying to get your account straightened out, gas is not a priority for an account like that. So for an early game account, there's just not enough synergy with other things that you want to be building. Whereas if you go for the Jedi Knight Luke journey, there's going to be a lot of synergy. There's synergy with the Jabba journey, the Jedi Master Luke journey, the Rebels from Leia and the current raid. So that's I guess, just to be clear, it's not a knock on Gas's effectiveness as a character, just his synergy in the game with what you have to build to get him unlocked compared to all the rest of the stuff. Cam is one of the biggest disadvantages new accounts will have for building a proper faction. Cam is irrelevant, though. Yeah, it's just, what does Cam do? I mean, especially for a mid-game account, there's no team where Cam is the difference between the team being a failure or a success. So Cam is just like this nice-to-have thing. You gotta have, you want him someday. Right. We'll get him someday. All right, we can restart our Galactic War now. I'm way behind in everything because I spent the last couple days with my friends instead of playing, so I didn't even get through my Galactic Wars yesterday. The nice thing about Galactic Wars is as long as you've got it reset, you can continue to play that same Galactic War until you reset it. So I played the prior day's Galactic Wars now. I can reset it and play today's Galactic Wars. Cam goes on Qui-Gon team. But again, it's not the difference. It's not the difference maker. So a Qui-Gon team with Cam is not so much better than a team without him. The three things you need for a cam team are a tank, Qui-Gon, and Anakin. As long as you've got a tank, Qui-Gon, and Anakin, I mean, whatever else you put in the team in 5s isn't really relevant. So in 3s, putting Cam in as that tank can give you a team and save back characters like Kenobi or Mace for other teams. So he's got a valuable function in preserving the other Jedi that you want to use for something more valuable or more useful, for sure. But the version of him, and he gives 30 speed to the Qui-Gon team, right? And you get 30 times your speed, so that 30 speed is worth another 900 offense on your Jedi. So it's good, but it's not game breaking. My opinion, if you were a mid-game player and you said, well, I'm never going to get Cam, okay, fine. I mean, who cares? It's okay. If you said, I'm never going to get Jedi Knight Luke, then I would say, well, you need to do that someday. You need to set the priority for that. A Qui-Gon Jinn team with Cam can prevent Bad Batch from countering Qui-Gon Jinn, for example, and require something very high level to beat it. Whiskey Hoarder says it usually gives you a hold in anything below Kyber 1. So we've got a baby cam on the Loquitur account. Let's go take a look here in a second. I will get this started here on auto. And if we go in and look for cam, Monday. So here's our cam, right? We've got like a Gear 8 cam. We did put the Zeta on, and that's where he goes. He goes in the Qui-Gon team, and the extra speed here. Is it here? I thought it was there. Maybe not. The extra plus 30 speed. You know, this is nice. At the start of the battle, if everybody's Galactic Republic, 30 speed, 40 max health, 20% offense, those are all big stat boosts, right? So that's nice to have in the team. And it doesn't matter if he's Gear 8 here, because, again, in the Qui-Gon team, if they don't bring in a GL and you've got your Qui-Gon active, you can't actually kill the Ki-Adi-Mundi until you kill the Qui-Gon. So even at low gear, you put the Zeta on, you throw him into that team, he's doing a lot of what he would do anyway. So that's what I'm saying. If you have the Ki-Adi-Mundi, it's nice, but if you don't have him, it's like not a big deal. And I can't imagine, I'm not buying shards for this guy. I probably will someday. You know, we'll probably have to buy some shards for him someday. But as of right now, I'm in no hurry to finish him off. You know, it's a someday kind of thing. Somewhere over the rainbow. He isn't worth getting with Get 3. Yeah, I think I'm on the same page, Arva. He's worth getting, but not with Get 3. We're close on Jedi Master Luke, though. Check this out. So we're still short on Cairo. Didn't have enough Cairo this week to get him all the way done. So we've got to collect Cairo for another week. But next week we'll have Jedi Master Luke. So by the time the next GAC comes around for 5s, we'll have a JML. We will have a JML. You know, Arva, while you're here, let's talk. Let's chat. Let's do a fun little thing here, or at least fun for me, because I feel like I need to do it. So if I was in 5s and I wanted to fight against somebody who had all 7 GLs on defense, I'm going to talk through how I would beat each of those GLs and see if I can set up teams to beat them. And then you can give me advice and tell me like what you see or think or how you feel about this setup. So first things first, if I want to beat another JMK, right now I feel like the only thing that I have to beat JMK is JMK. Right? I don't see that there's other stuff in my account that can deal with that. If I want to beat SLKR, then we've got this team with Jedi. Did I not click unique? I must not have clicked unique. I got to go back and do that. Okay, we've got this team that can beat SLKR, and that team has been effective. And we've had success with it. If I want to beat Lord Vader, we've got the Bounty Hunter team with Fennec. Fennec, Grief, Mando, Bosk, and Beskar. And that's been good for us. We've been able to successfully beat Lord Vader's with that. Now, if I want to beat Jabba the Hutt, I'm getting SLKR coming soon, TM. And is there anything special that we have to do to beat Jabba? Or can we just take in the standard First Order team like this? And with decent mods and a decent, like, just run in there and cut him down. Does this kill Jabba the Hutt? Okay, for JMK there are options: Jabba, JMK, JML, R9 with a great protection Datacron, or Jedi Knight Revan and Jedi Knight Luke. That should kill most Jabbas on your level. Okay. R9 incoming. Yeah, the intention will be to get Relic 9 onto the JML. Okay, so create a new squad. Against Rey. I kind of don't really have a good answer against Rey with Ben Solo. So right now what I'm using, or what I feel like I would have to use, is Sith Eternal. What's going on here? Okay, I don't know why this isn't letting me pick characters. Okay, Watt. And then like a tank. And this has not been effective for us. It's not been effective. It has not done the trick. We've gotten kills in some cases. We've got success with it, but it's not reliable. It has not been reliable for us. So we can put together a C team and just say, not good for Rey. Is there a Jedi Master Luke team? Is there a version of JML that you could say, I'm going to take in my Jedi my JML, and Rey is dead, right? Like I just, and again, a version of Jedi Master Luke without Jedi Knight Luke. Because we need to save Knight Luke back for that SLKR killer team. So is there a way that we can put together a JML team with other Jedi that will take care of that, the Rey team? So we want to be able to kill Rey with JML. Maybe we need to put gas in this team. I don't know. But is there something out of the scraps of my Jedi here? Even if I have to build another relic character, you know, relic the Barriss Offee, relic the Jolie Bindo, those kinds of things are fine. I just need to know, is there a structure of a team here that can beat Rey and leave alone my SLKR killer team? Gas works versus Rey with a non-resistance lineup. You don't have Star Killer. JML with weaker Jedi. JML Shock, Jolie, and then Kiadi Mundi, Jedi Knight Anakin. So you're saying Jedi Knight Anakin works in here? Barriss might also work. Gas works versus Rey with a non-resistance lineup. So which would be more reliable? Is this Luke team more reliable? Okay. This'll kill. You know what? It'll take the Qui-Gon Jinn team that I normally use out of commission, but that's fine. We'll put this in as Rey. And then for C, I mean, if we want to kill C, we need to get ourselves in a position where we can just kill C, right? So against a lot of C compositions, we would do that. Or we can do this and just say this becomes our squad where rename, rearrange, and we'll rename this. So if C has a good team behind him and we can't kill him with Wampa, then we'll kill him with our own Sith Eternal. Okay. So this would get us a counter versus just about everything. Barriss might work. It depends on the Rey lineup. Okay, well, let's plan. Let's plan then for Jedi Knight Anakin to be saved out somewhere else. And let's think about this Barriss. So that would be 2 relics that I would need for this team to get them fully up and running. I mean, it's not great, but I could throw Kanan in there just as a Jedi. I could throw Ayla in there just as a Jedi until I can get something better. Focus on Jolie Bindo, get that done. Okay. But you're now basically exactly where I meant that Cam is great. As you're running out of decent Galactic Republic Jedi to run on JMK, JML, JKR, Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, but I still maintain that there's enough Jedi that I'm not desperate to go get Ki-Adi-Mundi. And he's fine, right? In 5s, he'll still go in the Qui-Gon Jinn team. He'll still go in there. He just won't, he won't be able to be part of a more effective team, I guess. Okay, so is that, and then what are people using to beat Leia? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing? Oh, JML. JML himself. If they put JML on defense, what's the cheapest way? I mean, okay. We got to rename here again. Because basically I'd be using C here. JML or good C. Lord Vader with Reva or SLKR with Malicos, or Jedi Master Luke with Jedi Knight Luke. JMK with Revan can beat JMK with Cat. Yeah, the issue is I really need my Revan up here in this team, right? This team kills SLKR without a GL. So what I'm thinking, the idea that I have, I need to start using the scouting tool more. A lot of people are predictable about what they do with their GACs, and it's gotten to the point where I have to, just throwing down the same stuff every time is getting a little bit frustrating for me. So for the next round of GAC, I feel like I at least need to try basically scouting my opponent and then keeping on offense the things that I need to kill their defense. Okay, so we got GLs. Then let me ask Arva, what's your best way to kill a Malgus team? So if there's a high relic Malgus team, what are you using to kill that Malgus team? Are you using a Galactic Legend? Are you using some other non-GL team to beat a Malgus? Grievous or Darth Revan versus JML? Arva says he's using gas. So gas to kill Malgus. So 5-0 once. Put Rex there. Anti-Malgus. All right, so just with this, I've got the SLKR relic that I need to do, the Jolie Bindo, the Jedi Master Luke. So I've got a clear direction of what I need to work on over the next 2 weeks. And I may be able to get 3 relics in 2 weeks if we can grab this SLKR over the course of the next down week while we're waiting for the next round of Grand Arena. Get my offense stuff in line. Get that JML to Relic 9. And then basically, if I scout and I see that they're not putting certain teams on defense, then I'll just be able to take those teams that I've got earmarked for beating those Galactic Legends or whatever, and I'll be able to use those on defense. So that would be the idea. Why would you run JMK with Revan over JMK with Cat against JMK? I mean, honestly, for myself, on my main account, I was using a Padme Cat team to beat JMKs. and it was, I think the calculation is 94% reliable. So in the opening moves, if the AI picks a certain move against a certain character, there's a 20% chance that they pick the character that will cause a loss, and then there's a lower percent chance that the right sequence of skills get picked. But you've got like a 6% chance that you just lose the battle before it even starts. But on the 94% of the time with the Padme Cat that doesn't happen, Padme with Cat is pretty reliable at killing JMK. So yeah, I would certainly rather do that than put a Revan with a JMK. If I was going to split out my Cat for any reason, I'd keep JMK with his own team, I would put Revan with his own team, and I'd put Cat in with Padme if I was going to do that. JML can beat JMK even without Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, we still need to do that video, Arba. So yeah, we've got to get together sometime. And okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this JML done sometime next week, and I'll reach out to you, Arba, and we can sit down and we can just like talk through how to build a team to make this work. And we'll make that community property. And I need the Bindo too, though. Okay, there's my challenge. We got to get Jedi Master Luke and Bindo done by next weekend, and then maybe next Saturday morning we can work together and get something done. But yeah, I think that would be worth building. Okay, let's think about going in and doing a grand arena here. Kind of the reason we're all hanging out together. We just need to keep chugging away on these Lex Talionis galactic wars, so sorry for that. Okay, but that Cal Kestis team, I mean, this team really, you see me doing it, right? I just start a battle, I put it in auto, and just walk away. And even all the way up at the very top level with the last galactic war that we did, I just put it in auto against the Phoenix, and I played like a few moves to try to get Sabine killed right away, and then just put it on auto. So I don't know, this Cal Kestis team has been pretty fantastic for galactic wars. So I got to get them started, and got to, like, you know, I do it interactively while I'm playing my other account so that I don't waste time sitting there watching the battle. But this Cal Kestis team has been very rewarding for Galactic Wars. I think it's a very good choice for new players. It'll be my recommended team for Galactic Wars for 2024. Kat is too good. It's a bummer she defaults to JMK. Arva says Kat is actually pretty bad outside of JMK team. Her only good use is with Padme. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Kat has so many good uses. Kat has so many good uses. They're not endgame 12 million Kyber 1 uses, but I mean, if you don't have JMK and you put Kat with Rey, I mean, Kat boosts the heck out of a Rey team, and even with mediocre mods, then you know you get your Rey up to 10,000 damage, and you can annihilate just about anything in the game with a Rey team with Kat on it. She works at a Padme team, certain scoundrel teams, again, let's say you didn't have any of the other stuff and you just wanted to put her in a team that was like a Beskar Mando team, to insta-kill stuff with Beskar Mando, who's pretty horrible, but a Beskar Mando with a Cat in the team, then the damage is enough that he can one-shot so much more stuff with Whistling Birds if he's got Cat in the team. So yeah, there's some interesting places for Cat. If I had 6 cats, I could find a place for all 6 cats. I would. That's a character that I would take as many of as the game would give me. The Lysol says the stat sharing is insane. Yeah. Lysol says, I use BAM lead, cat, dash, queel, and IG-11 for all-purpose PvE stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you're saying the same thing with that Beskar Mando. Yeah, it's... Yeah, she's an interesting character. I'm with you guys. I wish I could have like 5 cats. If I had them, I'd be able to make use of them all. All right, well, let's take a look at this Grand Arena while we're here now. Okay, you'll find a slot for Cat somewhere, but I don't feel she's that great outside of teams that can cool down her Annihilate quickly. That's fair enough. She's better if her Annihilate ability is used earlier in the GAC, or earlier in the fight. That is generically a very good and accurate statement. All right, we are fighting against Oof Dog, 366, 9.8 million galactic power, 4.3 in ships, 5.5 in characters. Been playing for 22,700 galactic war battles. So, what is that? 5 years? Going on 6? Yep, 5 years going on 6. We see that he's got the Leviathan fleet right away. All right, I think probably everything, right? Leviathan, Executor, Profundity, Negotiator, Malevolence, all of the things. All of the capital ships are full relic. The Marauder is the only ship that's not 7 stars. Oof. Oof. Such feelings of inadequacy. All right. Just 2 more years to play. I think I'll be further along than this account 2 years from now. That's the goal. 5 GLs. Luke, Jabba, C, Kenobi, SLKR. Oh, and Rey. That's weird. Rey has less galactic power than Skywalker. 39,000. And he's got 40,000. You don't usually see this kind of thing where the Galactic Legend has less galactic power than a couple of the other characters. Darth Revenant Relic 9 has more galactic power than Rey. I guess if he puts the 6th Zeta onto Rey, we'll probably fix that, and she'll probably jump ahead of those guys, but that is a funny look. Looks odd. All right, my chair needs adjustment. Something's gone wrong with my chair. I think I hit the lever. It made my chair into a lowrider there. I had to fix it. Okay, so what else we got in here? Malgus, Relic 9, yay. Cat, Starkiller, all the stuff that you would expect. Inquisitors are in. Do we also have the 3rd sister? Not yet. Okay, so Grand Inquisitor isn't done yet. And no 3rd sister. Sister number 3. Who does number 3 work for? All right. Okay, let's take a look at speed real quick, see what kind of mods we're up against. Cat 345. It's good. It's good for a cat, but if that's your fastest character, I'm not impressed. All right, get over to Gideon 313. Okay, so he's got good mods, but they drop off relatively quickly, so we've got a set of characters up here with good speed. We're going to have an advantage on speed. Not that much, not ridiculous, but enough that we should be able to squeeze out an advantage if we need to. All right, let's go see what we've got in the lineup. Okay, on the bottom we see JMK. I have my JMK on defense, so I really don't have anything in threes that beats this. So the bottom zone's just closed to us at this point, right? JMK versus JMK is the only thing I've got. And with him on defense, we're done. Radis here. Qui-Gon Jinn team, that's all beatable. The Dash team is beatable. These clones are easy. So the bottom zone's not a problem if I could beat JMK. If I can save back my Sith Eternal, maybe I've got a chance to take a poke at him. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Oh, and we've got Luke down here under the Bastila lead, so we've got Luke Bastila. That probably has to be... That probably has to be a Sith Eternal. Man, it is tempting. It is tempting to try the Imperial Troopers here. Imperial Troopers do a ton of damage. They've got a good Datacron in threes right now, or they've got a good Datacron in general for Troopers. We can give ourselves a whole bunch more offense by converting some of our defense. This is removing turn meter. You start the battle with bonus protection up. If I could kill this team with Troopers, I don't think it gives me enough of an advantage that I can actually beat the JMK down bottom. Here's that Malgus with Darth Revan and Bastila Fallen. I'm probably going to have to do Jedi Knight Luke there, I guess. I think we did that in the past, right? We were successful with a version of Jedi Knight Luke here. Mandalorians. Wow, this is this is rough. This is rough for me. Malik with the Savage. So we might have to use like our own Sith Triumvirate here or something. Try to figure out how to beat this. Sith Eternal here. Man, I don't know what we're going to use against Triumvirate. Ooh. This is salty. This is hard for me to beat with what I've got. Hard for me to beat with what I've got. If I can beat this team with Troopers, then I could take something else in against Malgus. But I might need the Troopers here against the Mandos anyway. To make sure that I can get them killed. This is rough. Dash Han Chewie versus the JML team. C Daka Zombie can beat the JMK. C Daka Zombie can beat that JMK. Let's go take a look. So you're saying here we can do C. Now my Daka and Zombie aren't great, right? These are Relic 0 characters. What? Why does Wampa keep sticking his face in there? I don't want the Wampa. No Wani Wampa. So yeah, I've got Relic 0, Daka, and Zombie. Is that I can't use a Datacron with this. Is Relic 0 enough? Like, she'll kill Zombie. Zombie will come back. That's fine. They won't really get trapped behind Zombie after that for a second until Zombie gets a turn. And if they can kill Daka in like a couple hits, then we lose this. CLS worked for me against Bastila, JML, and Jolie. CLS worked for you. What did you use, Kat? Did you use the CLS C3PO Chupio, or did you use the CLS Han Chewie version? That could work. I've done it on occasion with a Relic 4 Daka and a Gear 10 Zombie, says Dougie. If your Night Sisters aren't up to the task, C plus GBA plus Watt can kill the sides, and Gas should be able to clean it up. Gas is on defense, though. Savage plus Malik is nasty. That's just gross. CLS Han Chewie, says Cat. All right, well, you know what? Let's do this for science. Let's, for the sake of science, let's try this. Who are we linking? Are we linking? I assume we have to link Cat and who? So we'll have to link Kenobi and Cat, or the two Kenobis. Savage and Malik are nasty. Who's the third? I think Talon was in there. Talon. Link Kenobi and Cat. It's pretty much your only choice. Okay, well, let's give this a try. Going through bottom is certainly going to be easier than going through top. So if we can successfully go through bottom, then that'll be a benefit to us. All right, there's the Cat. Link up Kenobi with Cat. All right, Zombie down. See, that's the problem right there with Daka. She just took that big hit. Zombie's nowhere near ready to go. Okay, they're attacking Sith Eternal. That's good. Yeah. Come on now. Don't kill my Daka. She'll still come back, right? So we'll get her twice. Ah, that's twice right there. That's it. So the next time Daka dies, she did for good. All right, let's give her some protection back if we can. Okay. They attacked Zombie there. That's some good RNG. Okay, they attacked Zombie again. Some good RNG. Oh. All right, get out of here. Okay, well, Daka's down. We just got to kill Kenobi. I don't think Zombie has taken a turn ever. Okay, we got it. We got it, boys. Good call. Good call, chat. Thank you for the tip, for the tip line. All right. Let's roll through some of these other ones that we know how to win. And then we'll go back and do some more science. Maybe try the CLS team on that JML. If that's a thing that can work. Offense, armor penetration, crit damage. Crit chance, offense. I wouldn't mind some defensive stats on this team, actually. Defense and protection. Is that better? Yeah, we'll probably just go with offense. Crit chance, accuracy. Man, I either have to use a really good Datacron or I have to use a really bad one, feels like. We'll save the good Datacrons for something else. Let's just look to defend and protect ourselves a little better. Another CLS versus Jabba moment. Man, getting that Datacron to work with CLS against Jabba was nice. Alright, let's just do some damage to Qui-Gon, get a stun. We'll have to go through the big hit here from Anakin. Lately, I've been letting Anakin do the big hit because that reduces Jyn Erso. And once her health is lowered, then the AI has a tendency to target her instead of my Radis. And this battle, you know, we'll win unless they target Radis. So as long as we keep them off the Radish, we should be fine. We'll do a mass assist here real quick. Get the buff immunity onto Mace, and then that's our trigger to go kill the Qui-Gon. Okay. So then we're in a situation where Jyn is low and looks like the right target. And then we can boop these guys. Oh, we didn't kill him. That's not great. Okay. Well, it cost me a couple banners there. I thought that ult was going to kill them both, but we did not kill them. Okay. Alright. And then his Radis. I've actually been using Jedi Luke against this team has K2. We have K2 instead of Cassian, which is kind of weird. What else could we use here? We just need a big damage team, right? So if we use CLS Han Chewie against the JML, if we were to try that, I don't think I can get both the bottom zone and the top zone. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch now. If we did CLS here, then we lose two teams because we lose the Dash Han Chewie team and the CLS team at the same time. Yeah, I think we just go through bottom, and then whatever we can get on top, we'll just take what we can get, kind of a thing. So the Dash Han Chewie, I think the mirror match might be good there. Just do enough damage, take him out, scoundrel it up. Dash, Han, Chewie, mirror match, and I'll pick a Datacron, and we'll try to match their Datacron as well. And then we'll just trust that our ability to pilot through the AI is better than theirs. Select that Chewbacca, pick him off. So much damage this Han. Same thing that happened last time. Han just went crazy and killed everything. Well, Dash went crazy and killed everything. Okay, everything's dead. Alright, then Radis. This Radis team, what do I need to save for the back wall? I probably need to save Luke for the back wall, because if he has like SLKR or something on the back wall, then we're just kind of done, right? Just kind of, we'll be in bad shape. But I do still have my troopers. I still have Fennec Shand. And we didn't see Lord Vader. So we gotta save. Ugh, yuck. Not fantastic. Man, I want a cheap way to kill Radis here. What is the cheapest way that we can kill Radis? We can't use Empire, right? Because like the Mara Jade thing falls apart because these guys are built, like literally built to kill Empire. Lysol says, out of complete laziness, I'm asking here. I don't feel like switching the stream to watch a video. What's the proper comp for the ultimate fight in the Ray event? I tried Ray, BB-8, Resistance, Finn, JTR, got smoked. TK says Ray, JTR, Hero Finn, R2, and C3PO. Don't use the 3PO basic on SLKR. Focus down SLKR first. The Dash on Chewie fight rarely lasts longer than 15 seconds. TK says use the event special on Jedi Training Rey. Keep life taunt and lifeblood on her. Don't use turn meter removal on SLKR. Robots don't have enough damage? Question mark, says Vitor. I don't know. I've never tried the robots against this team. And honestly, I mean, Gear 12... So, I assume you mean these robots. The problem is I don't have such a great leadership. Well, what would happen? What if I did this as a lead? What is this? Allies have 20% critical chance and inflicted damage over time when they score a critical hit. That's not a great leadership. So this is the leadership that I want, right? But defense, speed, spare parts. Do these robots have enough damage to kill a full relic Radis team? I don't want to risk it because this Radis team is the real deal, right? This Radis team does damage. Okay, I think I just need to do Jedi. I don't want to underestimate this team, guys. I've underestimated it before. I've tried to come in weak against it and just get it out of here. And the consequences for dropping a battle are pretty significant. If we're trying to do a 2-zone clear against his 2-zone clear, then we've got to make sure we've got good banners. So if there's an SLKR on the back wall, you know, he's just outsmarted us, and maybe we get it and maybe we don't. But I think that's all we're giving up if we use this team is to being able to beat the SLKR. And if he put his SLKR on defense, I don't know what he's going to use against my Jabba. So it's actually a really good thing for us if we find the SLKR on the back wall. You can use Traya, Vader, and Savage to take out JML. Traya, Vader, and Savage to take out JML. Use Bosk, Grief, Mando for Adrad. Again, I just want to save the Fennec Shand team for the back wall. So I need Fennec, Bosk, and Grief. There's several things I have that will kill Adrad, but I think finding Lord Vader on the back wall is more likely than finding SLKR. And honestly, the back wall is probably just garbage. So we will assume that the back wall is garbage, and we will use Jedi Master Luke, or Jedi Knight Luke here. And look forward to success. Okay, here we go. Let's get on Radis, swap it over to Luke, stay on Radis, stay on target. More Jedi Knight Luke attacks. And there we go. Once Radis is down, this team still has the threat of the Jyn Erso Resurrect. So you got to be able to kill Radis and have enough damage to also kill Jyn Erso very quickly behind her. Behind Radis. So with that out of the way, no problem. Alright, so you know what? You guys wanted to see robots, or at least somebody wanted to see robots. So let's see robots. Let's try it here. I just talked about how important it was not to waste banners, and I may be wasting banners here. But I think that this team doesn't look very high damage. So I feel like we should be able to go in here and kill Shakti and kill this. And, you know, save better teams for the back wall and whatever. And I don't know. Let's try it. So even though we took AdRad seriously, we're going to do this one just for fun. And see how much damage we can get out of these robots. Alright. Let's do this. Shakti. Do the cards. Throw some cards at him. That's looking pretty good. Alright, let's barf out some fire. Bam. Missiles. Good night. And 57 banners. Haha. That's fun. Okay, let's see what we got on the back wall here. We've got a sortie, it looks like. With a couple leftover bots. We've got, yeah, okay, we've got some stuff, but it's not terrifying. We got Fin Poe. Got that Fin Poe. Interesting. So you said against JML to use Traya, Vader, and Savage. It's expensive, but it works well. So let's just go take a look at that for the fun of it. Because I'm interested in figuring out things like this that can work. So you're saying here, Traya, Vader, Savage. Now our Traya is a small Traya. She's a baby Traya. So Gear 12 may not make it. Without Vader in the lead though, how do we stick to debuffs? I'm trying to figure this out because like we'll do damage as we go along. Merciless Massacre, just kind of, you know, do some damage, take off protection, whatever, do Force Crush, blah, blah. Savage is doing little bits and pieces of damage. But we actually got to kill somebody, right? We got to stack up enough damage over times that we can actually kill somebody with Vader. And I'm not sure the mechanics of how that's happening in this team. How do we secure kills on Bindo? We got to kill Bindo first, right? So isolate JML and then just chill. Focus JML when he's by himself. You can use Traya, Vader, and Savage. Okay. I do it with a Gear 12 Traya. Focus JML when he's by himself. Okay, I'm interested in seeing if this somehow works. It leaves me with like Nihilus and all of this stuff that's floating that I don't really have a team for, so I'll kind of lose out on that. Let's try to save that team back. So I'm going to go do the back wall because we really need to get a back wall clear. So I'm going to go clear the back wall, and if we can save that team, then we can come up here and have a look. So this team needs to be dealt with. Fennec can probably deal with that, I would assume. We could do something like this. Do Boss, Fennec, Mandalorian. What does that leave me? It leaves Grief. The damage here isn't that high. Could we do something like this? And then we can save Bosk Fennec for something else. So this requires us to take use an ability 10 times while buffed. So we'll get that. The Mandalorian will get his contract. Grief will be able to keep us alive. So we could do an Aura Sync team, and that will allow us to do a separate Bosk Fennec team. And if we don't do enough damage, then the Mandalorian can always just insta-kill here. But that leaves, if we ever go for Malgus up top. Yeah, we're not going to kill Malgus at this point. We've used up our Malgus killing tools, I think. So I think we're out of luck on that. Okay, let's take a look at getting these bounty hunters through. Crit chance, crit avoidance, accuracy, offense. Let's get a better datacron for these guys. Alright, this is a really good datacron. We'll take that. We'll run in, mop these guys up. Try to do it with a team that's good but not too good, if you know what I mean. Alright. Let's get some actions done while we're buffed. That's the key. Ooh, hey. Oh my goodness. Remember that part where I said I don't see too much damage on this team? Turns out there's a lot more damage here than I thought. Holy cow. Dang. Dang. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. Okay. All right. Round 2, we got to do something better. Okay. Yikes. Man. Woof. Protection, health steal, crit damage, accuracy. First time an unaligned force user falls below health, they reduce their cooldowns and gain turn meter. Wow, I don't know. That was a hell of a lot of damage for that team. That was impressive. Impressive, oppressive. If we do this team, then we got to get them under control right away. Pass a turn to Mara Jade, get them locked down. Don't ever let them have a turn, kill the red trooper right away. That should work, right? We've used this before to kill teams like this. Let's try again. Relic 7 Sith Trooper does work. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Take away some turn meter here. Get over on this Sith Trooper. Get some zappies down. Now we got some stuns. Bought ourselves some time. Let's give protection back to Mara Jade. We didn't really need to do a swap. I just want to make sure that she has protection. We're not going to use the kick yet. Okay. Stay in control mode here. We'll keep 3 characters up for just a little while longer. And now we'll start working on the Kylo. We'll get a kick off now. so that we can reduce his life total. We want to do this while we still have 3 characters up, to make sure that we've got plenty of characters to debuff so that we never lose our turn meter train. And then we'll just kill off everybody. Good. All right, fine. I hate having wasted a team on that, but okay, we're through. Newt Gunray, I like using Mon Mothma here. Do we have Mon Mothma on offense? I think we do. The extra character here is nice. And with Mon Mothma, the cool thing is when you remove the extortion from Newt, it counts as taking an action. All of your other guys get to assist. So you get a bunch of assists, and it's pretty effective. We do have this Relic 7 Django, who, if he rockets us, will insta-kill one of our characters, and that could go badly. So let's put a decent datacron on these folks. Health steal, health accuracy. Man, I got nothing left. I either have to use a really good one or a really bad one. So many teams like this, where I don't want to use one of my better teams, but going in light, I might lose. So let's see if we can get it done here, guys. All right. Here's the extortion right away. Here's the fire right away. Got to go for this droidica. We'll put the extra character up as a distraction. Remove the extortion, still get assists. That's a pretty cool thing. All right, the rocket went after the extra add. That's good. And droidica should be down now? Question mark? Okay, good. Here's some more extortion for us. We got to get this guy healed up now. Take some extra turns here. A little bit of healing each time. Do the extortion. Still get our turn. Okay, pick him off for the first time. And we just got to kill him now before the rocket comes back up. There's the extortion again. And this should be kill. Oh, come on now. All right. Newt. Gotta kill him twice. He's so nice. We gotta kill him twice. Fine, we'll upgrade. It won't do us any good to do the heal skill. 56 banners. That's fine. Alright, here we've got... Interesting. We've got Dooku with Night Sisters. And... What can we do here? What can we do here? How much potency does he have? Oh, never mind. The zombie has tenacity down somewhere in her kit, doesn't she? Deep buffs, recover, blah, blah, blah. Basic. Yeah, tenacity down on basic. Ah, we can't use Nest against her. We've still got CLS. We've still got some good stuff. We've still got Troopers that we haven't used. Jedi Training Ray that we haven't used. Padme that we haven't used. Savage we're saving for up top. Some kind of Jedi team. We could do Shakti and a couple clones. And I feel like that would have enough recovery to... We've got ways to remove the taunt from zombie. We'll be able to control Dooku. So this should be something we can do and get through. Put a good Datacron on him, I guess. Accuracy. Oof. Once again, running out of datacrons quickly. I want to save some of my better ones. This one's not that great. We'll use that. Dooku has tenacity down on his lead. Has tenacity down on his lead. Oh, when he's in the leader spot, then his basics do extra stuff. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this, and we'll just go after Dooku, and we'll have to, you know, deal with his counterattacks and stuns and whatnot, but that's fine. We'll bomb him out of stealth. Okay, we'll take the assist over here and try to kill Dooku. Alright, then we'll be able to remove the taunt. Go over on Asajj. Okay. Just to be, so if you guys fight a team like this, just be aware of the gimmick with Dooku, right? So if he puts everybody in stealth and zombie's the only thing out of stealth, and you don't have a way to pull him out of stealth, then you just sit there killing zombie over and over again. And it may not let the team win, but certainly can take some banners away from you or ultimately time you out if you really didn't bring enough SWOS. So the key is don't get caught behind that stealth trick. I feel like I'm going to underestimate this team, right? Because Sortie can be pretty nasty, and that's a Relic 7 HK. So should we Wampa this? Is this a Wampa-able thing? I don't see anything there that's going to lock me down, stun me, take away my turn. Dispel debuffs, advantage health steal, VIP treatment. This just is defensive stuff that we don't care about. And droids critically, you know, whatever, gain advantage. So what's to stop us from just playing this, ramping, and as long as HK doesn't do insane amounts of damage, we just live forever. Wampa works, just takes forever. Yeah, I feel like that's the case, right? It's not going to be a fast battle, but Wampa should be able to do stuff. This gives crit damage, gives some damage over times. We'll attempt to go with a squad that's not a complete squad. Sure, fine. In we go. Try to get a cheap win here. And again, just try to save some stuff for the battles up top to see if we can get some extra banners up there. Alright. Tenacity down. Man, I just read through those kits and I was like, I don't see any tenacity down anywhere, and then instantly get it put on. Was it from IG? Is he the one that had the tenacity down? Maybe we could get a kill there, but we're just going to wait, ramp, do ramping things. We'll get purple protection back because I'm low on purple protection at the moment. Looks like those cards are what gave the tenacity down. That's 13 stacks of damage over time is not fun. I don't like that. Okay, bam. No, I guess we're stuck doing that. And whomp. Okay. Nope, the cards didn't do it. Okay, so it's got to be an IG skill somewhere that that was doing that. Ramp. We don't need to womp because we got plenty of protection. So we'll just do the basic. Now we'll do the womp to get the healing immunity. Oh, never mind. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Just auto? Alright. So on auto, the AI is very bad about using the Womp at the right time. But since we're not really taking damage and the Womp is not the critical part of this, we can put it in auto. Because it'll at least just basic and roar every time it can roar. So we can do auto. Alright, Fin Po. I mean, the obvious way to deal with this Fin Po is just to bring in Imperial troopers and smite them into the dirt. There's other things that we could do, but at the end of the day, we just want to get this zone cleared. So we're gonna throw our troopers against this for the relatively certain win. What else could we use? Let's just, before we click the button and go in, what else could we use? We've still got CLS, but this team is really dangerous, you know. If you let them get inspired and they start counterattacking like crazy, you can lose super fast. If we had Zetas on Jedi Training Ray, that might be good. But we do not. We do not have any Zetas on Jedi Training Ray, so it's bad. Alright, let's just take the troopers in and kill these guys. Okay, let's link up the Dark Trooper. Let's target Resistance Hero Finn and just see how much damage we do. Bam! Oh. Here we go. Let's do Hero Poe. Bam! 41,000 per instance. So what is that? 4 times 4, 160,000 damage per hit. Off that Dark Trooper. Insanity. So we dropped one battle to a crew team. Ooh, yuck. Alright, so we're going to try this Sith battle here for science. Okay. Had the proposal that Vader, Savage, and Traya would beat this team. So work on Bindo first, kill Bastila, and then just annihilate JML when he's all alone. That was the proposal. Okay. Let's do Force Crush here. I guess that was not a good idea. Isolate the JML, I assume. And then we'll do this, and we'll just do a little bit of damage, do a little bit of damage, do a little bit of damage. Everything gets resisted. Can we just put this in auto? Is this just like throw it in auto and let it run? And just nickel and dime Bindo till he's dead? Because again, I feel like the deal with this is the, like, getting enough damage to kill JML. It's interesting. I don't... why Vader? So if I did this exact team, but I did it with another Sith, if I did it with any other Sith, is there a reason why Vader is the one we choose? Because Vader doesn't, like, appear to be doing something special here. Savage, of course, is tanking everything. Traya does Traya things. Get some damage over times there for a second. I guess just because Vader has, you know, traditionally modded for damage and can do damage. Oh, for the ability block. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So like here against the JML, getting the ability blocks on the JML. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so Vader for the ability blocks. Yeah, look at this. Great call out. Great call out. This is like no problems. Working. Doing it. Ah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, and it is expensive. I mean, it takes your Savage and your Treya, but if you're doing that and taking out a GL, you got to be satisfied with it. You don't have to be satisfied, but you should be. Okay, let's try Fennec here. Let's try Fennec. And let's throw on a big Datacron. We've only got one big Datacron left. And see if Fennec can just pour out enough damage to take out Savage and Malik. Malik is still a beast. Still a beast after all of these years. We're not even going to taunt. We're just going to go in right away with this assist. Okay. That was pretty useless. Oh, man. I thought we had something going on there with Savage, but nope. The answer is nope. Okay. We got to get the contract off here someday, right? So Savage is... We do not have enough damage. That area effect will get us an instance of the contract. Oh, we could have got... we could have targeted. Okay. I'm not getting much on Savage. Let's carve up his armor some more here. Let's hit him. Oh, that was close. Close, but no cigar. All right. Got the contract off, so that's good. It's helpful. Looks like our out here is going to be a rocket, right? Like we've got to get his armor carved up and get him down low enough that we can get off a rocket. So we're just going to put it in auto and see if, you know, over time we can build up enough of the armor shreds and rocket him to the face. Okay. Got 3 armor shreds on him. And you got a rocket coming up right now. Right? Oh, man. 5 armor shreds. We do not want to be targeted on Malik. Ah, come on. Now with the 5 armor shreds, we're doing pretty good damage to him. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. All right, well, we'll do one more armor shred set. Yep, here it is. We got offense down, which is horrible. If we didn't have offense down on us right there, maybe we had it. Healing immunity now. Kick Talon. I'm stuck behind Savage. He's always got the thing up. If I had an opportunity to kick him and I didn't see it, then that's on me. All right. That was not bad. I mean, I feel like there might be something there for killing Savage if we can figure it out for the future. Let's see if we can use this to kill these Mandalorians, and then I'm going to be done with this GAC. And that's going to be, I think, all that I can do. Talon needs to go to stop the healing. After you get contract, Fennec ignores taunt. Oh, man. I missed that. That's not great. If Fennec can ignore taunt after the contract, oh my god. That's horrible. That's on me. That's bad. Yikes. I guess I didn't realize that. I always use her like against Lord Vader and stuff, so it's... Ooh, hey, Maul. Easy now, buddy. Easy. Going bonkers on me. If he still had Mandos alive right then, it would have been bad. Okay. Is there anything at all that we want to try against this Traya? We do have our own Sith that we could try. Gear 12 versus Relic. Omicron versus no Omicron. Oh, isolated already. Ooh, big sneeze. All right. Let's go. How do we get to our Nihilus annihilation before he does? The answer is we don't, but we're trying it. We're trying it. We're trying to do it. Okay. All right, Nihilus. Don't die, Brady. Don't die. Let's see. But we'll just do this. Oh, he's got second life up. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep our Nihilus alive here. The healing immunity is just... You know what? Maybe I should have done... Maybe I should have done Nihilus lead. Oh, one away. One away, y'all. Alright, that's a loss. Okay, 1180 banners in the GAC against Uffdog. Uffdog with everything in the fleets. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do next. I am going to convert my mods and go for SLKR event stuff. So let's do that real quick. Journey guide, SLKR. We're at 140, so we can battle here. And we'll do, gotta do him and this. All right, so let's switch out mods. So let's take his mods. Oops. Why can't I? Okay. I guess because he's a required character, it's not going to let me pick out his mods. Fine. We'll go here. Arrange by first order. Kylo Ren unmasked. Okay. So SLKR modding. Do we have everybody earmarked here? Just to make sure. So Kylo Ren unmasked, his garbage mods are marked. Good. just take these mods. Thank you, may I have some more? Alrighty. So Kylo gets some good defensive mods. Hux just needs to be fast. And when I mean fast, I mean let's put the fastest mod set that we have on the account and make Hux go fast. Does 342 seem fast for a Hux to you guys? Seems good to me. 342 Sith Trooper. Sith Trooper has one job. You guys know what that job is, right? Sith Trooper's one job, dealing damage. All of the damages. Luke Skywalker, pretty good mods for dealing damage. Take that. I think that puts us at 9,200 on the damage-o-meter. Let's see who we got here. The First Order TIE Pilot. Similarly, his job is damage. So we're just going to give him damage mods. Fine. Confirm that. And then the First Order SF TIE. He really doesn't have specifically a mod set that he needs. So generically, when I don't know exactly what the role is, and I'm like, I don't know, what do we need to do? Just put on fast mods and put on Kenobi's mods. Make him go fast, and that seems like it should be okay, right? You can never go wrong with one of your best mod sets that you have in the account. So we're gonna just do mods, and then we should be able to go in here and do these battles. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it done. Your earlier question, Vader just brings enough damage to kill JML. Yeah. Okay. Again, I mean, just to be clear, when I ask questions like that, in some sense, it's not a challenge of whether or not Vader's the right character. It's more like, help me understand why we picked this character instead of something else. I like to do the advantage and put advantage back on Hux right there. I feel like that is better for what we're trying to do with this event. So now when the resistance starts getting their turns, Hux has advantage, and we're preventing them from getting turn meter. Okay, area effects should finish that off. We'll swap this over, get rid of all of those crazy debuffs. Stun Ray. Her Zeta cleansed the stun right away. It's unfortunate. And then should be okay to just finish this off from here. Although this is being somewhat inconvenient. All right, there we go. Got a big hit there. Stack and exposes. Ooh. This ain't fantastic. We're about to lose our Kylo to this little robot. He is going crazy, this guy. How about a stun, buddy? Yikes. That was closer than it needed to be. So I usually kill Resistance Poe second. And it took me forever to get him killed right there. That was not according to plan. If you take Nihilus, the team struggles with the damage to finish off JML. Yeah, because he can't be insta-killed, right? So Nihilus is good at killing everything else, but then lacks the damage to actually finish off the JML. I could see that being the case. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. We got a different turn order here. We didn't get the opportunity to go with our red trooper, so we didn't get advantage back on Hux. And they got a bunch of extra turn meter. Like, this thing is determined right now to have me lose banners, or to lose tickets while I'm playing on stream. All right, get the stun. We need to get crew going here. He's just standing around doing nothing, this guy. All right, cleanse him off. Do the healing just to get, you know, a tick of life back. Stun. Okay. Wow, though. Man, this thing is like really making these battles closer than they need to be, it seems like. That's crazy. Okay, so next battle. Man, I have not done this one in forever. Zori Bliss applies stealth to the allies. Multi-target attacks and dispel effects are recommended. We use the same team though, right? We just do the same team. We don't worry about. Who do we even have that qualifies for dispels? Phasma? Does Phasma go in here? Does Phasma go in here? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question. Do we need Phasma? Okay. So for the Zori, it's the same thing, right? It's the same team. I feel like it's the same team. Okay, we're going to go in with the same team because I don't remember it being a different team. So what do we need to do here? We need to lock down Resistance Hero Finn. Kill Poe. Same thing, right? Just do that and then kill him with... Oh, we didn't kill him. We didn't kill him with the area effect. That's not fantastic. Alright, there's an area effect to kill him. Stun Zori. Okay, we'll do that cleansing. We'll wait on the reset with Hux. We'll get an assist with the red trooper anyway, which is fine. Let's do this. Just for more area effect stuff. We'll do that just for more damage. And then, you know the rule, right? When everybody has stealth, nobody has it. There's Red Trooper doing his job. And BB-8 about to get killed. Okay. Come on now. That little robot. He's a sneaky one. So much foresight. Tell you what, can't dodge when you're stunned. Okay. So, Maybe there's a better plan there, but I feel like with the 2 big area effects that we've got, we're going to be able to kill under stealth anyway. Maybe it would be better to have Kylo in here instead of the First Order TIE pilot. What does he bring? What is he bringing? It's just damage there. This is damage, inflict offense down, health down. I mean, we don't have any good skills on this guy. I don't know, maybe in this particular battle it might be better to have the Kylo in here instead of him, but we're just going to stick with what we've got. Go in, do some more. Okay, Clammet 3PO, blah, 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 whatever. All right, same thing. If it worked before, we'll do it again. Area effect. And then with the area effect with this guy, we don't get a kill this time. Stun Zori. They're all inspired now, which is potentially bad for us. Ooh. Not great. Cleanse off all this stuff. Pass it over to him again. Yeah, we're gonna drop this one. Okay, maybe we need to go back to school and figure out how to do this, because this is it's gonna be a loss for us. I'll have to do more reconnaissance. Yeah, without the red trooper, we're just gonna lack the damage to get this done, I think. We'll pass it back over again. Stun Zori. Do area effect. Yeah, it's too much healing now. Okay. Yeah, we messed something up in there. Hux, Kylo Ren, First Order Executioner, and Red Trooper. Officer, Sith Trooper, and Hux. Officer, Sith Trooper, and Hux. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to go do some research online and make sure that I can figure this out, because I don't want to drop any more banners on this. So I'll go do a little homework and make sure that I'm good. I guess I was a little overconfident that we could just go in there and get this done, but it looks like I'll have to actually go do a little research, figure out exactly how I want to do it, and finish that out. Alright guys, that's going to about wrap it up. We did the GAC, talked about some stuff, played around with things, tried to make some teams, make some plans for the next upcoming rounds of GAC, what we're going to build for Galactic Legend killing. So we'll do all that stuff over the course of the next month or so and try to build out those teams and see if we can't push our way permanently into Kyber 3 and up toward Kyber 2 and just hold that position. And again, it's not even that important. Like, it's a couple more crystals a day, but I feel like I've been in Kyber 4 for long enough, and that this account has the capability to do better. So I just need to actually turn my focus to GAC for just a little bit as we get this light speed bundle stuff finished out and be able to take advantage of that Kylo and then eventually of the Rey and the JML that we're building right now. So we're getting a lot of power into the account all at once, and I want to make sure that we have a strategy, direct it in the right way, and use that to get out of Kyber 4. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel so that you can watch more stuff like this in the future. The notification bell will let you know when I'm online doing these live streams. And, of course, join us over on the Discord. The link is in the description of the Holocron down below. Click that, join our Discord. Really a fun, non-toxic community. Great for new players, mid-game players, lots of experienced people that are willing to help out. Give advice, share knowledge, and help new players succeed. So, hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next Holocron.